we were looking for a way to get our assignments out of Google Classroom because kids were getting lost with their assignments on what they needed to do, what they hadn't done, and how they were going to find them. So
We just didn't want to delete assignments. We wanted to have a way to bring them back up if we needed to for a student. Add you a new class, create a class. You can call it whatever you want, probably file cabinet, junk folder. Will it let me call it the same thing?
just something to go back to, like to pull a lesson or to pull an assignment that the students have
And we'll put 20.
forgotten or need to make up.
We are going to actually go and pull an assignment for one of the other classrooms. So I'm going to go to classwork. I'm going to click on create and I'm going to go down to reuse post. From here you're going to have a list of all your assignments or anything that you have just created.
And notice how it shows the periods too, so that you can choose which period, what assignment.
Hang on, that's just classes.
So those are the names of all of your classes.
So I need
So you
to,
can pick a class and then it'll show you.
okay, so I didn't do that before. And these are all my assignments that I actually have in Google Classroom in this class right now. So instead of deleting out the dividing decimal by decimal notes, I'm going to click on it. I'm going to go down here and click reuse.
So that's going to bring a copy of that assignment over here into the file cabinet classroom.
And I'm not going to actually assign it. I'm going to just save it as a draft. So that way I always have this assignment and I can go back and pull it whenever I need it. And it's actually pulling my topic from how it's labeled in my Google Classroom.
So now over in Google Classroom, you can delete that assignment.
And then, yes, I can
Okay.
delete that assignment.
Now you were also saying you might use topics differently here in file cabinet than in your classes. The topics are your subjects here in the file cabinet, but over in classes, you're thinking about changing and just using week of
Yes.
September, whatever.
Yes.
So
And we could label our topics in here for us in the We could label it as decimal operations so that we could go back into this specific topic and just pull out what we did for decimals for next year, and it would help us stay on the same track and hopefully save a little bit of time too.
So am I right that the date on that assignment now really doesn't matter?
Not
What's important is the title. What else might we do with that title? In fact, let's go in and edit that. Now you're editing the topic there. You clicked on topic, so let's edit. There we go. So if you choose edit, instead of the date, which is no longer important, if you take the date off, and you can use some kind of numbering system, whether it's chapter number, model, there you go. There we go. I like it. So that just happens to be the first one you did. It doesn't matter when and how and where you use it. But that'll make it a whole lot easier for you to identify for your students. You can say, hey,
Yes.
it's assignment number 1. It's assignment number 27, whatever it
And
is.
you could actually go back too and edit that topic and put decimal operations. And then we would
Yes.
have all of our decimal stuff in that,
Yes.
in the blue part.
So that's going to
And
be
everything we
renaming
do
the
for
topic.
decimals, we'll just put in that.
Just put it all in that one topic.
Mm-hmm.
And everything will be right there together.
Yes.
You can grab it, just like opening up that chapter of the
Yes.
textbook.
Oh, I can't
Or
even
pulling
spell.
that file out of your filing cabinet, if you had
How
a
about
paper
that?
filing cabinet.
Yes. I like it.
It would
No, I
basically
need to
make,
get notes.
you would be able to go paperless. Yes, and you would have it if you were out sick or anything, you could go back and see what we did and go and reuse it.
Okay, sum it up. So what's the advantages of using a file cabinet classroom? There's no students in that class.
No,
So why
But
bother?
For storage.
yes,
To make it easier, instead of having to go through and create a whole new assignment, we can just go for basically next year, we can go back and pull from this. It's already there. We don't have to go search in Google Drive forever.
or like we did yesterday, we deleted some assignments, and now we don't know if we might need those assignments back again. It's a lot easier to find them in that file cabinet classroom than going back to our Google Drive and trying to search it out, for that specific topic.
And remind me how we get them from the file cabinet classroom into a current classroom that has students in it.
You would go to create in classwork.
in your file cabinet classroom.
Yes, and go down to the reuse post.
All right, but what if it's already in the file cabinet classroom and now I want to reuse it with my first period class?
You would just go over here and edit, right? Actually, I don't know how to do that. Because then won't that move that?
You could actually hit assign right there. And wait,
Which class are you in?
yeah,
And
you gotta
then
be.
and go select the classes that you
select
need.
the class and then assign it. See, she's in file cabinet right now. So if she
You
wanted
can't
to
take
take
it out of
back,
file cabinet, but you could go ahead from right here
Mm-hmm.
and throw it into first period,
Yes,
second period,
any of
whatever.
them.
Hit
Mhm.
assign, and boom,
Yes.
it's there.
Yes,
Okay.
Does that make sense?
yes.
You-
This would be this would be a great tool.
That's a quick
you
way
know.
to just push it
Mhm.
out.
Yes.
Or if you were over in first period, you're going, oh, I need that assignment on dividing decimals. You could
Mhm.
hit create reuse post and go get it from the file
Yes.
cabinet and bring it over. So pull it in.
Yes,
So you've got the option now to push it out or pull it in.
yes. It works both ways. Yeah, that's good.